I'm going to teach you how to do dumbbell side deltoid raises, or also known as lateral raises. And the easiest way to learn a lateral raise is actually just with a straight arm. So what you can want to think about doing is just start with your arms right up against your body, and you can use weights, and you're going to pull your arms away from your sides, up and out like this. Now, this is the beginner version. It's the easiest way to learn. But the problem is, over the long haul, you're going to need to learn a slight bend in the elbow as well. So if you're first learning, focus on a light weight, high reps, up and out like this. And you can also do the same exercise seated, straight up and out. And the next progression will be with slight bend in the elbow. And you also always want to, in either position, if you're standing, you want to soften the knees a little bit. So soften the knees a little bit. So right here, the knees are soft, and you want to start with the bent position, the weight in front of your thighs a little bit, and you're going to go up and out, and then down, up and out, and down, up and out, and down. And what you're looking for is that when you do this, that the top of your arm at the top is parallel to the floor. And if I just straighten my fingers, everything should be pointing straight. If I go like this, most people, what they'll do, the most common movement error is to pull your arm back like this, and what happens is now your arm is pointed in this direction, but we want our arm pointed this way. So we want to be just flat at the top. So soft knee, up and out, flat at the top. And the same thing, think about pulling your arms up and away from each other. If you think about raising your arms when you do either version, if you think about raising your arms, what's going to happen is you're going to shrug. So most people shrug. And that's often a sign, me as a coach, if I see you shrugging, I'm going to think that you actually have some dysfunction, that because you're starting to use your trap, and that you actually have either a weak shoulder or a weak rotator cuff. And then the seated version, slight bend of the elbow, up and out, up and out. What's the difference between seated and standing? Seated is going to be definitely more isolated, a little bit more challenging. You can't cheat at all on a seated position. I'll show you another cheat technique that people use in a standing position. But if you have a lot of disc pain or you have a lot of low back problems, standing is going to be better. If you want to isolate a little bit more, seated is going to be better. Or if you find you're cheating too much, seated is going to be better. But one movement error we see is this, and they're turning back like this. Most people, when they do this, this is the worst technique, because what's happening, first of all, you're using all your legs to do the exercise, but then the motion is not even going in the right direction. So that would be a different exercise. But for our exercise, slight bend the elbows, up and out, straight arm, or slight bend the elbows, up and out. Always keeping slight bend.